Both of these teams played well yesterday. Looking forward to a really good, exciting semi-final. Hem, you back in the commentary box?
Yeah, I was very thrilled before, Paul, because Nepal had really good game against Uzbekistan, and what a match that was.
They played very well. They played really well.
Yeah. So I was just up at the stand and watching the Nepal's game. Chinese Taipei versus Malaysia right now. Both team have entered to the ground, and this is the lineup. Another exciting and competitive match we are having on Asia Rugby under 27s, men's and women's sevens.
Malaysia in predominantly white top with red sleeves. Chinese Taipei in their blue and white hoops. Played really well yesterday, Chinese Taipei, so they'll be a handful for Malaysia.
The both teams are very energetic and they're supremely talented, the both sides. That's why this is going to be a cracker once again.
Of course, Malaysia broke Indian hearts yesterday, so let's see how they get on against Chinese Taipei. Long blast from the referee. Our referee is Koki. Good take from Malaysia. Good strong take. Good drive. Penalty against Chinese Taipei. Malaysia bringing the ball out of upfield. Still in their own half, but looking to stretch the Chinese Taipei defence. That'll be a line out, I think, for Chinese Taipei. Referee's just double checking with his assistant. So Chinese Taipei given an option because it went forward from Malaysia and then went into touch. So they can either have the scrum or the line out there. Referee's being asked to check something here. Yep, there's a change being made. Chinese Taipei are replacing a player. Not even a minute played, so there must be an injury there. Chinese Taipei, line out, just on the halfway line. Great line out move. They win a penalty from that. Their jumper was interfered with. Penalty. Yep. Can't interfere with the jumpers. It has to be a fair jump. Chinese Taipei like their line out, so they've kicked the penalty up for another line out. They do have some tall players, that's for sure. The jumper is already taller than anybody on the field. Yep. And let's see what the referee's going to do here. Malaysia really did the same thing. Yep. And Malaysia players trying to drag down the arms of the Chinese Taipei jumper. They go for the line out. No surprise. And Malaysia need to be a little bit careful. They're going to end up with 6 players if they commit the same foul again. They're not jumping this time. Probably sensible. let him win it. Another penalty though. Offside by Malaysia. Chinese Taipei, this time they're going wide. They've got an advantage. Ball was just snagged there by Malaysia and he's pushed over the line. So taken over the line by the Malaysia player. This will be a scrum to Chinese Taipei on the 5-metre line. Three minutes played, there's 0-0, but most of the possession has been with Chinese Taipei. Good scrum from Chinese Taipei. Big space out wide. Number 11, Chow Yu Ye, canters over for the
After 4th minute, we have got our first try of this match. Chinese Taipei have their lead now, and the Malaysia to follow them.
no conversion. Chinese Taipei 5, Malaysia 0. Referee Koki. Restart from Chinese Taipei, leading 5-0. 4.5 minutes played. Big high kick. Well taken by Malaysia. Good leg drive, brings the ball up. Looking wide, good hands. Little switch back in from Malaysia. Loads of players over the ball there. Yep, Chinese Taipei really strong in that contact. Win the penalty. And guess what? Going for the line out. Chinese Taipei with the line out there, big number 10, Chun Che Li, will be the target. But the ball was lost there. Malaysia with good poaching skills, and they've won the ball. Malaysia coming out of their own half, little kick, takes the play into Chinese Taipei's half. Chinese Taipei with the ball, just inside the Malaysia half. Battle at the ruck there, won by Chinese Taipei. Good run, good strong running. But jackled by Malaysia. Good work by Malaysia. Good ground skills and some pace. Lovely inside pass, opens up the field. Mohamed Tua, we heard his name yesterday. Very dramatic. Very dramatic. Malaysia looking for the extra 2 points. Maybe the last play of the first half. Binasrul is good. Malaysia 7, Chinese Taipei 5. That's the end of the first half. Very close, exciting game. We're here in Kathmandu, Nepal for the Asia Rugby Under-27s Championship. This is the first Cup semi-final. Chinese Taipei versus Malaysia. Malaysia leading Chinese Taipei 7-5. Conversation between the referees at half time, just discussing some of the action. Takes a real good team of officials to make any tournament of this nature work, so we're all very grateful to them. Referee is ready to go again. Gives a little peep on his whistle to let the teams know. Referee and his assistants all communicate throughout the game with radio sets. Second half kick-off to come from Malaysia. Time is on. We start eventually taken well by Chinese Taipei, but we're looking for a penalty, a little bit high with that first challenge, Malaysia. Smile from the referee. And as we saw in the first half, Malaysia going, Chinese Taipei going for the kick. Didn't make so many meters there, not such a good kick. Chinese Taipei, good line out. They practiced their line out. They've got a big target, big tall target. Now making some pace, going just over halfway. I think they'll look like a knock-on, but advantage there. Malaysia are playing the ball, and they've made some good yards into the Chinese Taipei half. Dragged into touch by Chinese Taipei. This will be a Chinese Taipei line out. Referee just checking on a injured player there. Getting a bit of on-field treatment. Magic spray, bit of tape. Swig of water. Line out, Chinese Taipei. Good tactic from Malaysia, just kept that third man in the line out towards the back. Chinese Taipei looking for some space. Looks like they've got a bigger overlap out wide. Come inside into the Malaysia half. Working the ball right to left. Need to get another support player in there. Comes in, counter-up attempt from Malaysia. pick and go from the first receiver. It's knocked on, but advantage Malaysia. Play on now, advantage to Chinese Taipei, and there's nobody in front of him, and he scores the try. That seemed too easy. Chun Chi Lei, tall number 10. The target in the line out. Received that ball and could. Three minutes played. Extras taken. Chinese Taipei 12, Malaysia 7.
A very competitive match, Paul. It is interesting which team will be in the upper hand, Chinese Taipei or Malaysia. They are looking same caliber. They are putting a same effort. And it is good to see.
Restart from Chinese Taipei. Won by Chinese Taipei. A lot of these teams really worked on their kick-off, but knock-on gives Malaysia the ball, playing a little bit of knock-on advantage. Big kick down into the middle of the field. Malaysia chasing, Chinese Taipei chasing. Oh! Referee will take the action back. Time off, we'll just look at the Malaysia players dived at the feet of the Chinese Taipei player. This will be a drop kick. The game will restart with a drop kick on the 22-meter line. Referee's just checking the status of the Malaysia player. Next match coming up will be the second semi-final of the Cup. Thailand versus Hong Kong, China. Game is finally poised. The clock is stopped. We have a couple of minutes to play. Chinese Taipei leading Malaysia 12 points to 7 in this first semi-final of the Asia Rugby Under-27s Championship. Absolutely everything to play for. We restart the game in a few moments. ready to restart. Ref starts the clock. 22 dropout for Chinese Taipei. Big long kick, super kick, but Malaysia on the attack. Malaysia probing the Chinese Taipei defence. And they've found a gap, and it's good strong running. Little tap of the ankles, but it's not going to stop him. Mohammed bin Wahid with a try, takes the game to a tie, but the conversion to come right in front of the post. Pressure kick. It's good. Chinese Taipei 12, Malaysia 14. Couple of minutes to go. Less than 2 minutes to go. Well constructed try. Malaysia just probing the Chinese Taipei defence and found the gap. Restart by Malaysia, taken by Chinese Taipei. That will be a penalty and yes, a yellow card. Reckless high tackle there by Malaysia, so down to 6 players really for the rest of this game. Good chance for Chinese Taipei. Good running. Chinese Taipei going up the side, offload, but won by Malaysia. Yep, penalty to Malaysia. Chinese Taipei failing to roll away in that tackle. And Malaysia looking to make another break. With only 6 players. Who could know? Tremendous energy from Malaysia. Almost all the team is in that ruck. But they've broken over the line. Tremendous. Adli bin Ahmed with the try there. And with just 6 players. And there's the final siren. Malaysia 19, Chinese Taipei 12 with the 2 extra points to come. And it's good. What a performance by Malaysia. Malaysia 21, Chinese Taipei 12. Really excellent performance by Malaysia. Top class rugby. Malaysia players ecstatic, really fantastic performance from them. Came back from being down, but didn't, no chance of that they were going to give up. Put Chinese Taipei under all sorts of pressure. Chinese Taipei looked like they were controlling the game at the start, but Malaysia came back so strongly. Fantastic performance from them. Final score 21-12. We're now about to go into our second semi-final of the Championship Cup, which will see Thailand play Hong Kong, China.